Hi, this is Mag Editor with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Tuesday, January 11th, 2022. The address we're inspecting today is 13036 Southwest Jacob Court, Tigard, Oregon, 97224. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it be noted that some sewer pipes made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and Orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron ABS, 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Now we are under the front formal living room window and we are heading to the cul-de-sac in front of the house. All of the joints, junctions in the pipe, at least that we've seen so far, appear to be glued and watertight. We're going to transition here. So this signifies a couple of things. It signifies transitioning pipe size. So we're going from 3-inch pipe into 4-inch pipe. It signifies transitioning pipe materials. We're going from ABS plastic into 3034 plastic. And then lastly, we're transitioning into the city branch piping. And even though at 23 feet we transitioned into the city branch piping, technically all of this would be buyer-owner responsibility, start to finish. You can see the pitch is a little bit flat through here, a little bit flat, and even maybe a little bit of a water belly. There's a good amount of debris buildup. So we're going to be curious in this area. When we turn off the water, if everything drains right on out of there, then you're feeling better about things. But we do go a little bit flat. So let's say, get the counter lined up. So we'll say 21 feet we go underwater, and then we come out of it at 21 and a half. So very, very small, but there is a water belly. They kind of come back into it. So just kind of marginal pitch through this area, just kind of flat. It seems like we are improving as we scoot ahead. So there's somewhere in the neighborhood of a 1 to 3 foot water belly. And some debris buildup, and just kind of flat and marginal through this area. Kind of flat and marginal. You can see the debris is just kind of sticking around because things are not zooming through this area very fast. Now it's like our pitch is improving. And again, like I said, we're going to turn off the water and the microphone when we reach the lateral out here. We're going to drain everything out. We're going to look at the pipe. Again, one more time, is paying extra attention in those areas. So we're going a little bit flat again as we're out here in the cul-de-sac. And so at 40 feet we are underwater again. So yeah, just it looks like some areas of the pipe have settled, so it's gone a little bit flat, and then some areas of the pipe have sagged. And so again, we're going kind of flat again here. So it's like once we transition to the 3034 pipe and how to head out into the road, we just kind of go marginal. We'd recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for maintenance or repairs. We want to get an opinion from a drain repair or replacement specialist to determine if some maintenance can occur, and some like professional pipe jetting maintenance periodically, and just blow all of this debris out and kind of start fresh and just do that periodically, or if some repairs should be made to improve the pitch in this pipe. That would be obviously a little bit more involved, because it would be, you know, digging up the pipe and repitching or resloping. So before closing, we would recommend taking this video and this report and passing it on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for next steps: maintenance, repair, replacement, whatever he deems necessary. We're going to turn off the water. We want to do a couple of tests now. So we're going to drain everything out of this pipe, turn off the microphone, and we're going to look at it one more time in reverse. Okay, we have resumed the video. The water has been turned off and drained out. There may be a little bit of residual stuff coming, so we'll wait just another couple of seconds. But again, we're gonna run some tests on these areas where there was some marginal pitch. Again, if everything drains on out of there, then this would probably be a candidate or a case for monitoring, and then, you know, professional pipe jetting maintenance, which is just some pressurized water put in here and blow everything out. If all of the marginal stuff is still holding water all day long, every day, you know, at some point that will probably need to be repitched or resloped. So we're going to run a couple tests right now, and I'm going to turn the microphone back off. So here's one of those areas that we wanted to reevaluate with the with the water off.
Mm-hmm.
You can see some of it did drain out, but we're just, you know, it's just a little bit marginal pitch. Things are just kind of hanging around.
Mm-hmm. But no root intrusion or anything? So
hang on, I'm still recording.
Okay, I'm sorry. Whoops, sorry.
It's okay. One second. So this is one of the areas that we were wanting to look at further. Again, we've turned off the water, we've drained everything out, so everything that's going to move through this pipe naturally or passively has drained out. So it just kind of, You know, it's not catastrophic. It's not covering the camera head or anything like that, but it's just a little bit flat. And with the amount of rain that happens in the Northwest, the amount of weight on these pipes, this is under the road, you know, just a lot of weight on top of this thing. It's not uncommon for the pipes to kind of settle over time. The house is from the 90s, and so just, you know, 30 plus years of settling. But it looks like the good news is, you know, some of it has drained out, but there just is some of this residual stuff hanging around. And when you kind of have the residual stuff, you can see that there's just a tendency for buildup to happen. So we would recommend passing the video and the report onto a drain repair specialist just to get an opinion about whether we should just do like a maintenance periodically, which is just pressurized water blowing everything out of here and then starting again fresh, and then doing that every so often as the buildup happens, or if some digging up and repitching of the pipe is needed. So again, just passing the video and the report onto a specialist. See, this looks pretty clear. Everything drained out of here pretty well. That one area a little bit was hanging on, but again, areas that were water bellies before have drained out enough to where it's no longer submerging the camera. And here we are going a little bit flat again, as you can see, just some residual stuff. And you see the buildup along the bottom of the pipe. That's just kind of what happens when things don't move real quickly through the pipe. But again, not submerging the camera head, which is good news. That was about the end of it. So I think pleasantly surprised, a good portion of it did actually drain out, but we would still recommend getting an opinion from a drain repair specialist. Just before closing, as a precaution, passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for either maintenance schedule or to determine if any repairs are needed.